10 places to visit in Turkey. Packed to the brim with ancient monuments left over from a parade of empires and endowed with showcase scenery that never fails to impress, Turkey is a dazzling destination that straddles Asia and Europe. Its vibrant culture, fast food, and vast history wow all who venture here, while its glorious landscapes, from the sun-soaked Mediterranean to the mighty mountains and arid steppe, are tourist attractions in themselves. Whether you want to lap up the Byzantine and Ottoman glories of Istanbul on a city break, laze on the beach, delve into history wandering through ruins such as Ephesus, or see some of the world's most surreal panoramas in Pamukkale and Cappadocia, this country offers visitors a wide range of things to do. Number 10. Konya. One of the oldest cities in the world and best known for its remarkable Seljuk architecture and whirling dervishes, Konya is a large city in Turkey's central Anatolia region. In the 12th and 13th centuries, Konya prospered as a capital city under the rule of the Seljuk dynasty. Today, attractive buildings from that era can still be admired, such as the Aladdin Mosque, which houses the tombs of several sultans. Another popular example is the Inse Minari Medrese, now a museum displaying artifacts from the Seljuk and Ottoman eras. Although in ruins, the Seljuk Palace is also worth a visit. A modern-day architectural attraction is the Seljuk Tower, one of the tallest skyscrapers in Turkey, featuring a revolving restaurant at the top 2 floors. In the 13th century, Konya was the home of the Persian theologian and Sufi mystic Rumi. His tomb, the Mausoleum of Rumi, with its neighboring Mevlana Museum, is a must-see sight in Konya. Rumi's followers founded the Mevlevi order, which is also known as the whirling dervishes, due to their famous religious ceremonies. Number 9. Ankara. Ankara, Turkey's capital, is a vast modern metropolis filled with government buildings, commercial businesses, universities, and international embassies. Ankara, located in the heart of the country, in the Anatolia region, is an important transportation hub that connects nationals and tourists to other famous places in Turkey. Ankara, on the other hand, is not all commerce. This bustling metropolis also has some historical attractions in arts and culture. Ankara, an old city, once inhabited by numerous cultures like Hittite, Greek, Roman, Byzantine, and Ottoman, is riddled with ancient structures and ruins that depict its history. The Temple of Augustus, the Citadel, and a Roman theater are the most significant. Throughout the city, there are numerous historical mosques. Anıt Kabir, an important 12th century landmark, is a mausoleum that houses the tomb of Turkey's first president, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. Number 8. Pergamum. There are several Greco-Roman ruins in Turkey, but none are as beautifully situated as ancient Pergamum in modern-day Bergama. Pergamum's historic temple fragments now preside powerfully across a hilltop, once home to one of the ancient world's most famous libraries and the famed medical school established by Galen. It's an incredibly atmospheric location to explore. The Acropolis area, with its theater built into the hillside, contains the most ruins and provides sweeping panoramic views of the surrounding countryside. The remnants of the city's renowned medical center can be found in the Asclepion neighborhood below. Pergamum is a fantastic place to visit if you want to get a real sense of living during the classical period. Number 7. Bodrum. Bodrum is a bustling town found on the coastal Aegean region of Turkey. Meander through the laneways, admire the street art, plants, and blue-framed windows. Enjoy the shopping in the Bodrum Bazaar and relax with a Turkish tea. Take in the history of the Bodrum Castle and look out upon the blue waters. Climb uphill to find the restored ruins of 7 wooden windmills. Be sure to admire the accompanying panoramic views over Bodrum. Once you've worked up a sweat, take a dip in the crystal-clear coastline. Well known for the annual sailing competition, the Bodrum Cup, enjoy the expertise on a sailing trip. Anchor on quiet islands to swim, snorkel, or even kayak around. Number 6. Patara Beach. With such a long Mediterranean coastline, there's a beach for every type of sun worshipper in Turkey. But Patara is among its most famous swathes of sand. Trailing for 18 kilometers along the shoreline, the beach offers plenty of space, so even in the height of summer, you can still find a quiet spot far away from the crowds. Adding to the experience, just behind the sand are the vast ruins of ancient Patara, which include a colonnaded street, restored Bulu Turion, the parliament of the city, and a theater that sat 5,000 people. Once you've had your fill of sun, sand, and swimming, wander behind the sand dunes and explore the crumbling remnants of this once prosperous Lycian city. Patara is easily reached from both Kas and Fathiye. Number 5. Antalya. This bustling Mediterranean hub has something for everyone. The two main beaches outside of town are sun-sloth heaven in summer and attract holiday makers from across Europe, while the Old Town area, snug right into the center of town, with its cobblestone alleyways rimmed by creaky Ottoman-era mansions, is a wonderful place to explore. The Antalya Museum is renowned as one of the country's best, with an astonishing collection of Hellenistic and Roman marble statuary, and there are bags of attractions outside of town for travelers who want to use Antalya as a base. In particular, Antalya is an easy base for day trips to some of Turkey's most famous Greco-Roman ruins, including Aspendos and Perge, which are just outside the city, and the town of Side, with its glut of ruins. Number 4. Pamukkale. One of Turkey's most famous natural wonders, the pure white travertine terraces of Pamukkale, Cotton Castle in English, cascades down the slope looking like an out-of-place snowfield amid the green landscape. Although the travertines are themselves a highlight of a Turkey trip, the vast and rambling ruins of Greco-Roman Hierapolis, an ancient spa town, lie scattered across the summit of this calcite hill. After exploring the ancient theater with its views across the countryside and the remnants of the city's agora, gymnasium, necropolis, and grand gates, you can swim in the mineral-rich waters which made this ancient spa town famous in the antique pool. Afterwards, walk down the travertine hill, wading through the pools of water in the upper terraces to the small modern village of Pamukkale below. For the best photographs, come at dusk when the travertines glow as the sun sinks below the horizon. Number 3. Cappadocia. The surreal, swooping rock valleys of Cappadocia are every photographer's dream. Cliff ridges and hill crests are home to rippling panoramas of wave-like rock and wacky-shaped pinnacles that have been formed by millennia of wind and water action. And if you don't feel like hiking for the views, this is one of the world's top destinations to take a hot air balloon ride. Nestled in this unique lunar-like landscape are the frescoed rock-cut churches and cave-cut architecture of the Byzantine era, when this area was home to monastic Christian communities. In particular, the multiple cave churches of Goromi Open Air Museum and Ilara Valley are home to some of the best examples of surviving mid-Byzantine era religious arts in the world. Number 2. Ephesus. Not to be missed, the mighty ruin of Ephesus is a city of colossal monuments and marble columned roads. One of the most complete, still standing famed cities of antiquity in the Mediterranean region, this is the place to experience what life must have been like during the golden age of the Roman Empire. The city's history dates back to the 10th century BCE, but the major monuments you see today all date from its Roman era when it was a thriving commercial center. In particular, the Library of Celsus, the complex of frescoed terraced houses, and the Great Theater all point to the wealth and importance of Ephesus during the Roman period. A sightseeing trip here will take at least half a day to cover the major highlights and longer if you really want to explore, so make sure you plan your visits so you don't feel rushed. Number 1. Istanbul. Once the capital city of the Ottoman and Byzantine empires, Istanbul is now Turkey's largest city and one of the world's largest. Istanbul spans both sides of the Bosphorus, a short strait connecting Asia and Europe, making it the Earth's only city to straddle two continents. Istanbul is one of the world's top tourist attractions because of its impressive architecture, historical monuments, cuisine, shopping, nightlife, and cosmopolitan environment. The old city is home to most of the city's ancient sites, including the Hagia Sophia, Blue Mosque, and Topkapi Palace. New City is another primary place notable for its modern attractions, towers, and shopping malls. Beyoğlu and Galata are prominent nightlife and entertainment districts, while the Bosphorus region is home to stunning palaces, waterfront homes, and urban parks. A shopping affair is not to be missed in the Grand Bazaar, one of the world's oldest and largest covered markets. Visiting a Turkish bath is also a great way to experience the local culture.